funny feeling it might be here today. Good music. Well, I guess he's not here today. Another day, no chem kits. Nice chemtrails. Woo! Are chemtrails here to protect us from radiation? From something else? I do prefer that theory to the theory that that chemtrails are not chemtrails. Anyway, we have revolution in London, in the city. A judge has been arrested under Magna Carta, Section 16, for treason. Very exciting. We'll see how it turns out. See if the police actually do what they're supposed to do and back up the people. Because realistically, we all have to live together, right? We're all on the same team. Apparently the bankers are not. The bankers are definitely not on our side. They are delinquents. They are not running the system because they obviously have control of the system, but they're not running the system the way that it needs to be run as a public service, right? All of these things need to be a public service. They've been making money off of the interest for far too long. They've been making money off of the negation of you acquiring the difference in inflation that's been happening since the removal of the gold standard. So basically, they've been making a lot of money off of you. They're not going to tell you that they're making a lot of money off of you, and they're not going to tell you how to get it either. In fact, they're probably not even going to make it available so that we can get it. So unfortunately, we have to create our own system, and that's probably going to be just fine. It is my opinion. I don't know. I'd love to hear some debate about it. It is my opinion that the best thing to back up currency, any type of currency that we would create, would be time. Gold there's just not enough anymore for the amount of money that we need for the amount of people. Silver, there's a lot of it, but probably just not enough again. Credit, what we've been using for the last 70, 80 odd years now, that's not applicable either anymore. We can't use that because we're finding out, well, maybe we can use that in a way on the private side in order to, but we need to make it all public, okay? Like this stuff on the private side, there's people in the world that we don't even understand. They have more money than Rothschild and all the rest of it, okay? Because they don't have any debt notes. They don't have any promissory notes. None of their money is actually ledgered into accounts. They just have, promises to pay. They have ownership certificates of countries and people and other corporations, right? That they don't even sit on as the CEO. They just claim ownership over the whole thing. Basically, they can foreclose on it, right? They have a legitimate claim on that because of the pledging of whatever it is that's been pledged. Anyway, my rambling must come to an end. Everything is okay. What do you really know for sure? No, what is really going on? There's so much going on right now. It's just incredible. You can't even grasp it all. Anyway, yeah, time. Why can't time be the thing that we back? We all have some of it, right? I got 8 hours available to me tomorrow. I can promise you that. And all we have to really do is sacrifice being rich. You can't be rich anymore. Shitty. Sorry. You can't be rich anymore. Unfortunately, we are all equal, and if we actually start living that way, then we won't have to act out this play of war where we're killing each other and taking away lives like as if that balances anything out. You know, like you can't kill enough people to make them a democracy. Democracy's a lie. It's unfortunately, it's we the people I'm not an anarchist, but it is anarchy that we have always lived in, we will always live in. You need to govern yourself. We can only govern ourselves. For a time, perhaps we can hire a government to do something like that, but unfortunately we just don't need the guidance right now from the people who have taken charge of the governments worldwide. Thank you, and enjoy this day.
Tell them that God's gonna cut you down.